Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Thank you for joining us for this Facebook Live. Lisa, Lydia, Scott here on a dreary Monday. Lydia's going to break down the forecast. But first, I want to remind you, you can also find this on our InForum YouTube channel, of course, anytime on your Facebook feed throughout the day. And we make this into a podcast. So you can find that at inforum.com/podcast. Just look for the InForum Minute. And we do have some news headlines to talk to you about, but I think the big story today is just kind of how dreary and misty and rainy. It's kind of a continuation from the weekend.
Yes, it is. The same system that sat with us over the weekend, the big low pressure system, is still sitting with us this morning. It is a slow mover. So we still have some showers out there. Some main areas of rain right now include like Jamestown, Carrington, Harvey. You're still getting some of that steady rain. And that's the area that actually got the most rain over the weekend, over 2.5 inches in some of those spots. So a lot of rain out to our west. Here in Fargo, I measured 1 inch even in my rain gauge, which I actually came inside with my rain gauge and showed my husband. I was like, I think this is the first time I've ever had exactly 1 inch of rain. So kind of cool, I guess. Otherwise, at the airport, we picked up 1.16. So that's the official reading for the city of Fargo, a little over an inch here at WDAY also. Grand Forks, a little under an inch, just depending on who you ask where it was. Rain can vary greatly in a short amount of space, too. So lots of rain reports are coming in this morning. We'll still have some spotty scattered showers today. Fog, mist, drizzle, just kind of a damp day. It's what I like to call BYOS, bring your own sunshine.
Oh, okay.
It's that kind of day where it just stays gray all day long. Temperatures topping off close to 60 by this afternoon. Kind of an unsettled week setting up. We're warming things up. That kind of, heats up the ground. That heat rises and then can create some of those pop-up showers and thunderstorms, especially in the afternoons. Not where it rains all day. I still think we get temperatures in the 70s after today, so some nice temps coming, but there will be the opportunity to see a pop-up shower or weak thunderstorm almost every afternoon this week. Next week looks quieter, a little more sunshine for next week. So
it'll really green things up.
Yes, it's already happening. So if we can get some sun too, that grass will be glowing.
There we go.
Yeah.
That'll be a nice sight.
BYOS.
Yeah, thank you. It's kind of a dreary day, kind of a day you want to just get back in bed and pull the covers up over.
I agree.
All right, we have some news headlines to get to you right now. We are going to start with breaking news that we broke during First News this morning. One person was arrested following a chase in Horace. We talked to the Cass County Sheriff's Office this morning. They tell us that a man led them on that chase starting right around 2:30 this morning on 45th Street near Horace. One person arrested, no injuries reported. We are still working here now that it's after 8 and people are more people are around to find out who that person is that was arrested and what led to that chase.
This morning, we are learning more about the victim of that deadly crash that happened on I-94 in Moorhead late yesterday morning. Viewers sent us a lot of pictures and videos of the accident, of course, backed up traffic for quite a while as well. It showed a white sedan with a smashed up front end. It happened on the Red River Bridge. Minnesota State Troopers tell us that 5 people were involved, 2 cars were involved. A 21-year-old passenger, Shaylee Lip of Breckenridge, died in that crash. We are learning that Lip was a local MMA fighter, pretty well known in the community. We are still working to learn the conditions of the other 4 people that were involved this morning.
Today, a group of child care providers, teachers, and parents will be holding a rally at the busiest intersection in Moorhead. That, of course, is 8th Street and Main Avenue. The rally is calling on the Minnesota legislature and Governor Tim Walz to fully fund Minnesota's early care and education system, as well as maintain retention payments. That rally, again, is happening at the intersection of 8th Street and Main Avenue. It's going to happen from 6 to 7 tonight.
All right, starting today, you might want to be a little extra cautious when you head to downtown Fargo. That's because more than 350 third graders are taking a field trip for walking history tours. Those tours start today. They go through Friday. 6 schools from the Fargo School District will be attending those tours. The other ones already did their tours in the past fall. The tour is part of the Fargo History Unit.
That's a lot of kids in downtown Fargo. We also want to give you a heads up on a few major construction projects that are starting. A portion of County Highway 17 will be closed in South Fargo so crews can build a roundabout. Highway 17 between 68th Avenue South and Deer Creek Parkway South will also be closed. The first part of that project is expected to be finished by August, although that's still a couple months. Also in Fargo, 25th Street will be reduced to 1 lane from 12th Avenue to 13th Avenue South. That is only expected to last about a week, but of course will slow down traffic. In Grand Forks, there's going to be lane closures along North Washington Street from 1st Avenue all the way to 8th Avenue North, and that's going to happen today and tomorrow.
And construction on the Midtown Trail extension is also beginning in Moorhead this morning. That path will run along the river from Woodlawn Park to Gooseberry Park. The city had hoped to break ground on that project last year, and some homeowners in that area are going to lose direct access to their driveways because of the project. So if you live along 4th Street between 18th Avenue and 20th Avenue, you're going to have to park on adjacent streets during the construction project, and it's expected to last until August.
Starting today, West Fargo is going to start planting trees along Sheyenne Street. But of course, they want to give you the heads up. That's a busy stretch. If you're going to be driving in that area, you might have to be a little extra careful. The trees are being planted between 32nd Avenue and 40th Avenue West. It's going to take about 2 weeks because they're planting more than 130 trees, 7 different varieties. It's all part of a project to enhance West Fargo's urban forest. So big project. Love it. West Fargo's getting even greener. So, but be aware.
Country music fans, it's not too late to grab your tickets to see Kenny Chesney. We've been talking about the concert, and it's going to be a fun one, I think. You can grab a ticket for just $26 right now on Ticketmaster. The 6-time Grammy winner is going to be performing at the Alerus Center. This is happening tomorrow night, so be aware of that. If you're there, if traffic gets backed up tomorrow night or anything like that, that's why. It's going to mark his second stop on his I Go Back tour. The venue is expecting a pretty full house, so get your ticket while you can. The show starts at 7:30 tomorrow night.
I think that he's been Entertainer of the Year several years. I mean,
Probably.
he puts on a good show. I mean, think of everyone's excited about Morgan Wallen, but Kenny Chesney,
he's got a lot of classics, a lot of feel good songs.
Lydia said earlier, she's like, when I think Kenny Chesney, I think of like summertime, boat time,
a
being
beach,
on
something like that.
So we need that on a dreary
concert.
week like
I wish
this.
I could go, but
Work.
probably not gonna happen.
Could we bring the show to Grand Forks?
We could try.
That's an idea. All right, another big national headline for you this morning. We're learning more about the suspect in the latest mass shooting in Texas that happened over the weekend. 8 people were killed, 7 others injured. It all happened outside an outlet mall in a suburb of Dallas on Saturday. Police shot and killed the suspect, Mauricio Garcia. But the scary part, too, in addition, that once he was taken out, they recovered an AR-15 style weapon, but they say he also had another gun on him when he first confronted officers. And they also found other weapons in his car. So we're still learning a lot about this investigation, even here on Monday morning.
All right, former NDSU coach Chris Kleiman is set to cash in at Kansas State. And on Hot Mic this morning, we're going to be talking about that, or Dom's going to be talking about it. We're not going to be talking about it. But we're also going to meet the newest member of the Bison women's basketball team. She's joining via NDCS in Wapaton. So some good stuff there. It'll be a fun show. You can watch with Dom Izzo this morning on WDAY Extra and InForum.com.
I want to remind you, our next newscast is at 11 this morning. Of course, our team tracking the rain and the mist and all that icky stuff this morning for you. And then this afternoon, again, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10 more WDAY news. And we'll be back tomorrow morning from 5 to 7 for First News.
Bye. Enjoy your day, folks.